Is your car history a mystery? Buying or selling used cars can be difficult. God knows how well it's been maintained. It could be a dodgy do-up by an amateur mechanic. We just need an informed estimate on price, but how? Your car might last longer than a dodgy do-up, but no one is giving you credit when you try to sell it. What are you gonna do? Hop onto MekaTrek to get the facts straight about your future car. Access our online car maintenance log. Get the deets on any car you're looking for. Just enter in the number plate and you're ready to go. Essentially, we want to help mechanics and you, the buyers, with our online car records and certificates. Statistics and market size of the car industry in Australia show that their revenue is $166 billion per year. But how much of that can we take? What's the slice? Well, we had a humble estimate of about 1%, which is 1 billion. We bypass all the car inspections by mechanics that cost up to $100 prior to purchase. Let's also skip out all the time wasted on trying to redeem the cars that are clearly not going to make it. And we had such high hopes for them at such a low price. We actually extract the money from these businesses. Well, we can offer a service that costs about $50 a month for a basic pack of unlocking 10 cars per day with basic information. Or we could have the premium version, which is $20 per month. And then we discover an in-depth car history and give you 20 cars per day. Return on investment though. With your help, we can create this wholesome reality of car dealership. Return will be expected within 10 years of investment at almost 200%. Without MekaTrek, I have come across many car problems as a humble uni student. Even when going for the first car ever, you take a risk, as usually we don't get pink Mini Coopers from our parents. I remember an instance with an old friend where we tried to go on a road trip interstate, mainly to get some car driving experience. However, just as we were about 4 hours away from our destination, the sweltering heat got the better of our car and it started to smoke inside. Jono, one of the other mates, chimes in saying it might just be a dodgy aircon. So we keep driving. Then we hear the car sputter and the car comes to a grinding halt. We tow it to the mechanic and find out her brother, who serviced the car originally after finding it on the side of the road, used silicone glue to fix the cracks in the engine, which opened up under the Aussie sun. Nush suppresses her tears, my friend who's got the car, and wonders what to tell her bro, as the irreparable damage has been done, and it is cheaper to buy a new car than to replace everything inside. Even if we try to sell it for scrap at this point, it's only worth about $100. This is not the return her brother was hoping for. Really, students can't buy flash cars and afford enough instant noodles, let alone servicing. Often we try to skip out this sort of thing, take shortcuts, and this is the primary group that needs some intervention in dealership. If we can take the uncertainty out of car dealership, we can save them money for din and for some study time. What are people saying about this? I've talked to lots of mates from back home and from my uni. One of my mates is a mechanic at Goodyear in far north Queensland, and he was saying if you could create an app or device that can give you the history and health of the car, that would be cool. That's alright. And then my management lecturer, he's from Sydney, very different sort of person. He was saying your idea already exists for big car companies, but maybe not for small ones, which I took on board. And then finally we have Dylan, the amateur mechanic from far north Queensland. He says, yeah, sounds alright, hey. Vision. We want to increase transparency of car dealing and push fraudulent traders out of the market so everyone is happy in future when buying used cars. Because if, say, you have a car that doesn't have this online car history, you know something's up. That's the future case ideally. You can also find good scrap cars and use them for parts instantly rather than having to inspect them. But my name is Grace, thank you for watching. The motto of the story is don't get wrecked, get MekaTrek. Thank you.